going on, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now let's talk about the Charlo brothers. I'm a big fan of the Charlo brothers. I have been for quite a while now. I followed Jamel Charlo pretty closely since they both picked up a world title back in the light middleweight when Jamel Charlo was there. I remember when he fought Julian Williams, won that in devastating fashion. Jamel Charlo, you know, he trains with Derek James, who's also training against Errol Spence. And yeah, I mean, I've been following the Charlo brothers pretty closely, but I feel like that their light has dimmed a little bit this year. You know, I don't think that they've been able to capitalise off the popularity that they should be getting, especially with these two. I mean, both are exciting in the ring. They're both charismatic outside of the ring. They're twin brothers. They've both held titles together. So you'd think that, you know, these two would be propelled up there, especially in terms of where they are in the division. You know, they're both top-ranked contenders, all world champions in light middleweight and middleweight. And considering some of the guys that we have in those divisions, we should be seeing these guys fight, you know, the top guys more. Let's look at Jamel Charlo, for example, in the middleweight division. He moved up from light middleweight after defeating Julian Williams. Since then, you know, he's defeated the likes of Matt Korobov. He's had impressive knockout victories, but he hasn't fought, you know, the elite at middleweight yet, which we're waiting to see. And I don't think that that's all down to his own fault. I mean, I think that he wants these guys. He was chasing Canelo. He was chasing the likes of Triple G. But he was even scheduled to fight Triple G, but Triple G, you know, there was like a WBC, I think they had like a #1 ranking type fight, the winner to fight Canelo, but Triple G kind of bypassed that. So yeah, we haven't been able to see the Charlo, like Jamel Charlo anyway, take on those guys, and I think he needs to soon, because he's taken on Matt Hogan in December. I think he'll win that, but it might be more difficult than anticipated. But you know, we want to see him take on these guys before it's too late. Has the Charlo brothers made a mistake by staying with the PBC? Now, they'll obviously tell you no. They're very strongly affiliated to Al Heyman and the PBC, and you know, I think that Al Heyman has done a good job of them up to this point. But when you look at Jamel Charlo's options in the middleweight division, you can see that most of the, if not all of the middleweight contenders are over there by DAZN. You know, you've got Triple G, you've got Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs. He's moved up to super middleweight now, I know, but we should have seen that fight with him and Jamel Charlo. Demetrius Andrade, you know, he's over there at DAZN. So unless, you know, a fight can be made between Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman, unless they can sit down and work together and make it happen, then Jamel Charlo is going to be on the outside looking in. However, there is some good news, which is Chris Eubank obviously coming over to the PBC. He'll be making his debut on the undercard next month of Jamel Charlo's fight. So it is looking very likely that we're going to be pairing those two up together, which is a good fight. Very interesting fight. One that Jamel Charlo would be the favourite for me, but it would definitely captivate the UK public and the American public. So let's hope that Chris Eubank Jr. can go over there and look impressive and, you know, hopefully set up a showdown between him and Jamel Charlo, because that's what it looks like that the PBC are edging towards right now. What do you guys think about it? I mean, do you think that Jamel Charlo should be, you know, more popular than he is right now? I mean, he's got the exciting style. He does have power in both hands. He does carry good knockout power. He is quick as well. He's exciting to watch. But, you know, I don't feel like that, you know, he should be... I don't think he's as popular as he should be. But let's talk about Jamel Charlo now as well, who was on, you know, looking very good, you know, stopping everybody when he knocked out Erickson Lubin in the first round. I was very impressed with that back in 2017. Jamel Charlo, he's developed more of an exciting style as he's got older, but some people say that he relies too much on his knockout power, which is why he lost to Tony Harrison. I, for one, am definitely looking forward to that rematch. I'm really looking forward to that, especially after their press conference recently. But yeah, I think that Jamel Charlo, you know, he's had a bit of a setback this year. He was really supposed to be taking on Jarrett Hurd. Then Jarrett Hurd lost to Julian Williams. But, you know, setbacks happen in boxing, but that's why we need to make these fights happen. Like I said, with Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, that's one that's going to keep dragging on, and hopefully none of them lose while we wait. But there's a very real possibility that it could happen before one of these two guys fight. So Jamel Charlo and Tony Harrison will be another good rematch. I'm looking forward to that. I think that, especially with the bad blood between the two, a lot of people will be tuning into that fight. If Jamel Charlo can win that, then I'm sure that he'll be pursuing Julian Williams, which is another good fight. Julian Williams, there is a bit of a backstory there, obviously, with Jamel Charlo knocking him out and he'll be looking to take out on his younger brother Jamel, and there'll be a title on the line as well. So I think that would be interesting. So I think that Jermell Charlo's options at light middleweight for the PBC are there for him. But Jermall Charlo, if I was him, I'd be trying to go to Al Heyman and saying, look, trying to help me make these fights. So I'm sure there's more to it than meets the eye. But yeah, I just think that their light has dimmed a little bit over the last year. But I'd like to see them propelled back into the starlight for next year. But let me know your thoughts on it anyway, man. What do you guys think of the Charlo brothers? Do you think that, you know, their light has dimmed a bit this year? Or do you think that, you know, they're still where they are? You know, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'll catch you on the next one.